Yo guys, what's up? I'm back. Today we have a new teaser from Caustic Plastik, aka Infinite Studios. Now they have dropped this Conan the Barbarian 1/6 scale figure from the 1982 film. Now they've done some teasers around San Diego Comic-Con 2026 and they dropped some photos. Let's go ahead and take a look at these photos and see if it has a place in your collection. Spoiler, if you're a Arnold Schwarzenegger fan, a Conan fan, it's going to be hard to resist this one. So here we have our first image of Conan the Barbarian, aka Arnold Schwarzenegger. This one is, I do believe, I want to say, a fully silicone bodied figure. This is the new wave in 2026, silicone everything, platinum silicone as they like to call it for most companies. So I believe this one is silicone. Now we have two variants. We're looking at the first one. This one is the standard clean version. Take a look at this head sculpt. We do have real implanted hair. This is not glued in. This one is actually implanted into the silicone as far as I could tell. And notice on his chest here, he does have the amulet of Set. It's a little unclear if this figure is going to be coming with this exact base. If it does, holy crap, this thing is freaking amazing. That is one heck of a base. I would like to say that it comes with it, but I'm not sure. This is all to be determined. I do believe you could go ahead and RSVP on Sideshow's website, so you may want to look into that. Now, as far as the pricing on this guy, I'm not sure as well. This is all up in the air, but I would like to say it's probably going to be around $430. Taking a look at this tailoring, it's absolutely on point. We have some faux fur. The cloth is very defined on the legs. The hands are looking decent. I would like to say the hand sculpting is a little bit soft. Maybe we could tighten that up. And look at the vein work in the biceps. Now, these biceps absolutely look like Arnold's biceps. Now, here is the war paint version of Conan the Barbarian. Check this out. If we take a closer look, you can see here, that appears to be, oh, actually, now that I take a closer look at it, I don't think this is actually punched into the silicone. It's a little bit hard to tell. Maybe this one is actually glued in as well, just the same as Hot Toys does it. But take a look at that sculpt. That absolutely looks like a younger Arnold Schwarzenegger for sure. The hair looks great. This is going to be amazing. Notice the change of the amulet. Now he has the Wheel of Pain. If you've seen the movie, you're going to know the difference between these two necklaces. Yeah, that definitely looks like a full-on silicone body. The war paint looks accurate from the movie. The faux fur on the waist is awesome. I think the sword is probably going to be plastic. I don't think it's going to be die cast. So I know a lot of people are actually asking for die cast weapons, but that is a double-edged sword. Yes, it's more accurate. It is real metal, but the weights tend to bring down the arms on the figures. It's just sometimes too heavy. So maybe a plastic with a highly metallic finish is the best way to go. We have another shot of Arnold Schwarzenegger in war paint. It is unbelievable. Fantastic. I like the differences between the eye sculpts. You got one eye slightly closed, the other one more open. It's a very menacing look. I would like these eyes to be movable. I believe they're going to be movable. We just have to have that nowadays. Static eyes are out. We have to have movable eyes. So I'm pretty sure they're going to oblige us on that. As far as the hair goes, this is a prototype, but I do see a little anomaly in the center of the part of the hair. Hopefully they could clean it up. You know, we give them a pass on these prototypes. I think they're going to take care of it. We have another action pose, and once again, phenomenal. Now, these are going to be, I do believe, two separate versions, of course. Maybe it's going to be a two-pack, or maybe they're going to be coming as singles. Now, that leaves the question of which one are you going to get? If you're going to pull the trigger on one of these, which one do you get? This is going to kind of give you a run for your money. You're probably going to want to get both, but most people could only get one. Do you get war paint, or do you get the standard clean version? That one is a personal decision you're gonna have to think about. So for me, if I were to pick one, I think I would probably want to go with probably the clean version. It's just gonna stand on your display more as, oh yes, of course, that's Arnold right away. Maybe if the war paint one, maybe that would be a little bit hard to identify in your collection unless you're a hardcore Conan fan. But man, that head sculpt on the war paint, I got Conan looking at me in disgust for not choosing this variant. He's like, what are you doing? Choose me, pick me now. I don't know if I'm gonna pull the trigger on either of these, but man, it's a hard decision. And going back to the clean version, check out the traps, check out the vein work in the deltoids. Man, this looks exactly like a younger Arnold. I see a little bit of softness in the cheeks. Perhaps they could tighten up. The jowls look perfect. The eyebrows look great. So we got the eyes looking in different directions, so that confirms we're definitely getting some movable eyeballs. Stand-up pose of the war paint. I don't know. The more I take a look at this, the more I'm thinking maybe this is the one, maybe the war paint. Check out the faux fur on the scabbard. This one is probably a more interesting figure than the clean one. I gotta say, now that I really think about it, I'm kind of changing my mind. I'm kind of changing my mind. The only complaint that I have is I think the hand sculpts, that's looking a little generic, a little bit small for Arnold. I want to see the hand slightly larger and a little bit more defined, especially on the fingernails. Yeah, just a little bit better sculpting on those hands. I'm a stickler for the hand sculpts. That really sells the figures. And when they're not on point, it kind of kills the illusion of the figure. And here we go with the clean version. Once again, it looks really good. Looks really good. Only complaint is that hand, you know. You could tell they're using that hand for gripping the sword, for holding the amulet, the Eye of Set. It's going to be a hard one to choose between these two if you're going to pick them up. Once again, it's going to be real hard. I know some people are going to be like, I'm going to get them both and more power to you. But yeah, I think they're going to be $430 each. So maybe you're going to be in for it for like $900 for the set. Now, check out this base. So I believe this is probably the base we're going to get. I'm not sure what the other base is. Maybe there's going to be different versions, different tiers. That is a clean looking base. We have the green serpent with the logo that says Conan. And heck, why not throw in a skull in there for good measure, because it's Conan the Barbarian. Let's go all out. I don't really like the waist grabber. I think it looks a little bit cheap. I like that it's clear, but I don't like seeing that V-shaped metal. I don't like that. I think it kind of brings down the figure, to be honest with you. So maybe change that. This guy is coming with a broken sword. We also have a full-on sword that is not damaged, so that's cool. They didn't say exactly what's going on with these extra bases. We have some bases with some pots of fire. Looks pretty cool. What can I say? It's going to be a good diorama set piece. Looks real nice. Looks like stone. Looks like fire. Does it light up? We don't know. Stay tuned for that, right? So there we go, guys. Conan the Barbarian from the 1982 film. The iconic, the classic, Arnold Schwarzenegger. If you're a fan, you probably already got some Terminator figures in your collection. Now you get a chance to get Conan the Barbarian. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.